An 11-year-old boy born with a defective heart was looking at a bleak prognosis until cutting-edge technology combined with the skill of committed physicians has him thinking about the future.
Today, the boy, his mom, and the surgeons met with Barton Dieters to share their story. Barton?
Well, Sue and Brian, the effort that went into saving this 11-year-old boy was pure science fiction just a few years ago. Virtual reality and 3D printing is not just something that excites techno geeks. It's happening right here in Grand Rapids Healthcare.
How you doing?
Good.
Trent Alfeld was born with a bad heart. Instead of 4 chambers, it effectively had 2. It was also backwards and on the wrong side of his chest, and it had a gaping hole.
A hole in the heart was so big that it looked very difficult to close the hole and allow the blood from this side of the heart to the main blood vessel over here.
Starting as a newborn, Trent had undergone numerous surgeries and was looking at the slim possibility of a heart and lung transplant.
At that point, they had only given him a year to live, and it was like it takes 2 years roughly to get the organs that we would need, and he wouldn't survive it.
That changed when doctors at the Congenital Heart Center at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital suggested a cutting-edge surgery that could repair the heart, but was untested and risky.
At this point, I'm not really ready to risk it all, like after what I've just witnessed.
But Trent weighed in.
He said, yeah, I want to do it. Of course I do. So I was like, well, I already knew that was his answer, but he said it out loud, so.
I knew it might help me, so I wanted to get better and do stuff with my friends.
Using sonography, a 3D printer provided a complete model of Trent's heart for surgeon Marcus Haw, who performed the surgery in November.
And all the colleagues and the patients even can look at the heart and say, yes, I can see the hole where it is. It's not just listening to me and saying, yes, there is a hole, there's a problem.
I don't think I would have had the courage to do this surgery unless I'd had this type of imagery.
Trent also has an assessment of the technology.
But it looked cool.
Today, the doctors got to see Trent, who just got out of rehab and is now back home with his 4 brothers.
And what about your breathing?
Oh, that's really good.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's the one I wanted to hear.
Trent sums it up.
And so it was a good thing I chose yes.
Now, the vast majority of heart patients will never need this kind of technology used to help Trent, but having it here in West Michigan will save lives, and the experience gained here will be used by other hospitals. Meanwhile, Trent said he's deciding what sports he wants to try this summer when he's feeling a little better.
Oh, absolutely remarkable.
It's amazing.
It is, and the doctor explained it. When you cut somebody open and look at an organ, all you can see is that front part of it. But with this mono, you can turn it and you can see where the defects are and what exactly is wrong. It gives them just a view they can't have other ways. So it's really remarkable.
Surgeon said it gave him the confidence to go ahead and do that surgery. Wow. All right. Thank you, Barton.
Barton, thank you.